The officer told me more than once, don't freak out, don't get upset, we're taking your money.
A local retiree claims that he was shaken down for money in Tijuana because of COVID-19. That man said he and his wife had just crossed the border to visit family when they were pulled over and told to hand over their cash. As our ABC 10 News reporter Michael Chen tells us, the man fears this is part of a backlash against COVID restrictions and Americans.
A few weeks ago on a Sunday afternoon, Tom and his wife, a Mexican native, decided to visit one of her relatives. They drove across the border into Tijuana in their modified truck bearing California plates. Almost immediately, he noticed they had company.
We saw a small car, municipal police officer, and he got behind me and pulled me over.
He says one of two uniformed officers asked him to get out of the truck and walk over to the police car where the officer checked his license.
Explained to me that he pulled me over for tinted windows.
Tom says he was asked if he was smuggling drugs. Tom said no.
Here's the real reason I pulled you over. The United States has closed the border, people are starving, and I want your money. That scared me. At that point, I'm going, uh-oh.
Apparently sensing Tom's anxiety, the man said this.
Don't freak out, don't say anything, or we'll impound your truck and take you to the courts.
Tom handed over the $50 he had in his wallet. He says his wife gave the other officer her $60.
He gave her back $10. I said, I don't want to leave you with nothing.
That officer also left her with more details.
My wife said that he explained to her that they're mad at the United States and they're just going to pull over Americans and take whatever money they have because the people in Tijuana are hurting really bad because the border's closed.
A ban on non-essential border travel by both governments has been in place since March to limit coronavirus infections. Though cross-border traffic remains busy, the restrictions have taken an economic toll on both sides of the border.
I don't understand why they're blaming Americans. We're struggling too.
Tom says his police encounter ended when the officers let him go, warning him to stay out of Tijuana to avoid a repeat experience, advice he plans to take.
Myself, I've decided I'm not going back down there. It just invites trouble. You don't know who you can trust down there right now.
Michael Chen, ABC 10 News.
Says he did not report this to Mexican authorities because he feared retaliation. He adds a week after his incident, his brother-in-law experienced a similar shakedown while walking in the same area. We reached out to the consulate in San Diego to see if they have had similar reports. We're waiting to hear back from them.